Good evening, everybody. Tonight is September 14th, 2015. We're here for the Lockport Township government meeting. If we could start the meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. If our town clerk can lead us away.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. If I can have roll call, please.
Trustee Badisich.
Here.
Collector Lance McCullough.
Here.
Trustee Mike Lewandowski.
Here.
Assessor Deb Mason. Here. Trustee Dean Morelli.
Here.
Trustee Barb Boyce.
Here.
Highway Commissioner John Shalinski.
Here.
Clerk Romcheck is here. Attorney Gary Mueller.
Present.
And Deputy Clerk Michelle Rutter.
Here. Okay, I'd like to start out tonight with the Road and Bridge Fund, with approval of the minutes and the approval for the regular meeting in July 2015, and also the approval of the August 2015 meeting minutes for the Road and Bridge Fund. Have a motion, please?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. You have the bills in front of you, and the approval of the bills of $183,895.25. Roll call. Or a motion to accept the bills, please.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Second.
Dean Morelli. Roll call.
Lewandowski.
Yes.
Badisich.
Yes.
Boyce.
Yes.
Morelli.
Yes.
Approval of bills pass. Highway Commissioners report, please.
Thank you very much. Things are going well. We're working hard. We're doing a lot of patching of the roads. We have not been doing too many culverts. We're trying to get all the roads done, any buckles and stuff, because plowing's coming up. I hate to say it, but the weather's starting to turn a little bit. So we're trying to get as much of that done as possible. And then once the plants quit making the pavement product, we'll hit hard on the culverts. I'm not sure if I mentioned last meeting, we took possession of our loader. We're leasing that over a 5-year period with a $1 buyout. That was purchased through NJPA, which is a national purchasing agency that allowed us to save $105,000 off the price. So that's good. The high road culvert is completed. Took a little bit of time. We were going to close the road for a week, but we ended up closing the road for a couple of weeks. They ran into 8 yards of concrete that was dumped in there, which was a very good fix at the time, but just getting that out of there was a little more than they anticipated. So it took a little bit longer than we thought, but that was a FEMA project that had to be done by August 21st or 5th. So that's, you'll notice the bills are a little high. Actually, they're not as high as they appear to be. $35,000 is the first payment on the loader, and $90,000 was for the culvert on High Road, which we'll be getting back some FEMA money for that. Branch pickup going well. We've got October as our last month of that. Trying to think if there's anything else. Everything's going well, so I'm happy. We have not replaced our 4-door pickup yet. That was crushed in the tornado down in Coal City. So we're watching the budget real close because we've got a lot of trucks that are kind of got a gas tank we got to repair and the muffler fell off. So there's a lot of repairs going on. So we'll end up replacing that. I don't know if we're going to get a 4-door now, but we might go a little more economical with just a nice 2500 2-door. But overall, things are going phenomenal. I can't wish them to go any better. So that's really about all I have.
John, that branch pickup, is that the last Thursday and Friday in October?
The 2nd and 4th, so yes, the 4th Thursday and Friday in October. So if we have some branches out there. One thing about the branch pickup, we do get some calls where the guys will drive right by and some will say, hey, they just drove by my house and didn't pick them up. Sometimes when that happens, it's for a couple of different reasons. Either the piles are a little bit too big, or they're not stacked really neatly, and so for safety reasons, they won't pick them up, or there's big logs out there. And then what we do in that case is we send the backhoe out, and we've got a claw, and we'll send the 6-wheeler with a backhoe, and we'll pick them up and dispose of them. Sometimes that may take 2-3 days. Oh, and one other thing, trees, ash trees. Huge amount of expense, there's a ton of them. We're trying to get the ones cut down, we're trying to prioritize, and one of the situations that we're having is Homer is just so busy with them that even though we put an X on your tree, it may be 3-4 weeks before they actually come and take it down. So I'm just asking people, if you have ash trees in the parkway that are dead, need to be removed, please be patient. Give us a call, let us know they're there. And once you see that white X, it's been usually 2 to 3 weeks. So, sorry about that added there.
Thanks, John. Citizens wishing to address Highway Commissioner? Any? Go ahead up to the speaker. Yep, and just state your name and your address, please.
My name is Annette Milk. I live at 1313 Cabin in Lockport. And I've had a problem that I've been calling Jen's office for about 2 years now, and they have come out to their credit. I didn't want anybody to think they haven't been there, but I had called and they came out, and well, after a few months, and I talked to Mr. Lipinski, referred me to Mr. Alderich, and they came out. What happened was it made the matter worse. And I do have pictures if anyone is interested. The the water extends to the middle of the street. It's become a dangerous situation. We have a lot of children on the lot, not in the summertime, and not complaining about summer, spring, or fall. In the winter, it freezes completely over. And not only can we get out of our driveway safely without the car sliding down, but cars don't realize there's a big patch of ice there, particularly when it snows, because the ice is under the snow, they'll zip by. We have a lot of kids on the block. We have a hearing impaired gentleman living next door who rides his bike because he needs that for transportation. I've seen some close calls, cars hydroplaning in the summertime. It's just a real hazard, plus it's sort of eroding our driveway, which we paid $4,000 to get done 2 years ago. So I'm just kind of imploring the highway department that something will be done prior to winter. It doesn't have to be done immediately, just something. It also is causing a pothole at my neighbor's driveway. The whole area was done. They did come and fill that last week, or 2 weeks ago rather. So just the safety of the thing, besides the inconvenience. My husband's disabled veteran, we're both senior citizens. I can no longer shopping yards and sweeping it down the street. It's been a real nightmare for the last 2 winters. So I just don't know what, the resolution to this problem.
Yeah, if I can expound on that, we did come out and take a look, and I think originally we came out because the road was deteriorated because the water was sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
So what we found out is that the curbs and the sewers in that area have not collapsed, they've settled quite a bit. So right in front of her driveway is the lowest part of the street. So what we did patch that particular part of the street, and the actual fix would be to dig up all the curbs, raise the sewer. We got 2 fixes we could do. Both of them are going to be extremely expensive, so I've been looking for some opportunities to get some funding for that. Basically, it's hard to do it on the road, but basically the street comes down to her driveway, then kind of goes up to the actual inlet to the storm sewer. I talked to a gentleman from Stormwater Management, and actually he is coming out to talk to me. It's funny because I just confirmed an appointment today. He's coming out to talk to me about some grant money that is available. It was at a 50-50 share, and he informed me today that they're going to waive my 50%. So to be perfectly honest with you, that whole Cameron itself is our next street. We've done Smith Road as far as like fixing those bad spots. Cameron's falling apart. I drove down there the other day, I'm like, we gotta get over here. So we are heading that direction to fix those spots. Hopefully next year we'll be able to repave the whole road, but I'm hesitant to pave the whole road because all those sewers, I don't know if you were out there today and saw the guys actually in the sewers. We're trying to get them all clean. Some of them aren't draining. There's one particular sewer, I think on McIntyre, we don't know where the outlet is. I don't have any maps or anything at the department that shows where the stormwater goes. So I did not forget about you. We are working on it. It's gonna need, it's a big money fix, and I know that you don't wanna hear that, being a resident with an issue.
Could something be done where maybe it's more level where the water might flow? Because that's what I basically do in the winter. I'm chopping the ice with rubber boots.
Right.
And then I push the water with my husband's push broom and try to get it down the road. It will start flowing, but I have to make a little jump, I guess.
Yeah, when we patched that, I don't know if you remember me saying maybe we could saw cut like a little drain in there to get it down, and that's something that we're considering. I'm hoping to fix that whole area. I don't want to put an actual piece of sewer in the curb right there, because it just needs to be brought, to do it right, it needs to be brought back to where it was. So I have not forgot about you. I know you've been calling, and, well, yeah, I mean, we're doing the best we can. I mean, I can, I think the next step would be see if I can get this grant money. I would like to get an engineer out there and find out what the fix is and maybe get a price, and maybe ask for some help from the township if it's something that's out of our budget. If not, hopefully this grant money will take care of it.
Or if we could just, like I said, have a temporary solution so we don't have to go through another winter with the nightmare on our dog. And like I said, my husband's a heart patient, so who pushes the car up the driveway?
Yeah, well, I don't want you having to do that. And the ice is a dangerous situation when that water
It
should start like
is,
that.
it really, it's gotten worse. So
Yep.
it has become one since last winter. It's kind of a dangerous thing.
Yeah, my best quote right now for curbs is $35 a foot. And we'd probably need about 100 feet there, but it's more to it than that. We'd have to bring everything up and check why the pipes settled that far. But I have not forgot about you. We just have not gotten it done in a timely manner, and I totally appreciate your frustration.
And I don't mind waiting, like I said, in the spring and summer, it's just water, but when the winter comes, it's just a nightmare, and it's right around the corner.
I might give you a call, and if it's not a bother, maybe if you could write a letter, because that is one of the, I was supposed to give this gentleman from Stormwater 3, like, stormwater projects, and that was gonna be one of them there. The McIntyre, trying to get that rotted out to get that to flow, and I haven't picked out a third one, but maybe if I can get a letter from you, that would help me get that grant money. You know what I mean, like, hey, this is really an issue. Because if you ask any highway commissioner, they're all gonna have big projects, but maybe a letter from you, and I can give you a call, and I still have your number, so. Oh, absolutely, yeah, no, that'd be terrific.
Okay, yeah.
That would help us out.
Great.
And in the meantime, you know what, I've got an engineer coming out next week for a different project for the Smith Road Bridge. Maybe we can take a ride out there and give me some quick fix projects, even if we maybe drill a hole and, I don't know, we talked about putting one of them little channel drains in front of your driveway and trying to get it there, but we didn't think there was enough pitch. By the time you sink it 4 inches, there wasn't that much fall, but maybe that engineer can give me some hints.
Yeah, it's scary when you see the car sliding over the ice in front of the house, especially like I said with the man next door on his bicycle. All winter he doesn't drive now, so he rides his bike. But I did want to thank the township and you, John, because our front sidewalk looks wonderful with the 50/50 program.
Oh, yeah.
It was all gravel and it was horrible, but now it looks great. We're proud of it.
Well, I'm glad that program's working. You know what, to be honest with you, I put $5,000 aside and I still have some left, so I'm hoping other people take advantage of that.
Because there's quite a few on our side of the street that need work.
And the damage that water does to your apron of the driveway, I mean, we will take care of that. That's not an
So
issue.
far, I see some little black asphalt, flowing away as I'm sweeping it, so. but
We
it's
won't let
so
that
far.
happen, I promise you.
All right, thank you so much.
Thanks, Annette.
And I'll take those pictures if you have an extra copy just for the file.
Did you want this one?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I think I
Those were
have.
emailed to me.
Yeah.
Thank
Thanks, Annette.
you. Thank you.
Okay, any other business for road and bridge? No? Motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, road and bridge closed. Moving on to general assistance. need the approval of the minutes from the regular meeting, July 14th and August 11th of 2015, please.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Michael Duffy,
Second it.
second by Boyce. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Minutes pass. The approval of the bills for $11,524.99. Have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Boyce, second.
I'll second.
Second by trustee Morelli. Roll call, please.
Lewandowski.
Yes.
Bodisich.
Yes.
Boyce.
Yes.
Morelli.
All right. Approval of bills passed. New business under general assistance. Anyone? Old business? Okay. Need a motion for adjournment and general assistance?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Motion by Barb, second by Mike. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And assistance closed. Okay, moving on to senior fund. We need approval of minutes for their monthly meeting of July 14, 2015 and August 11, 2015. Have a motion, please?
I'll make that motion.
Motion by trustee Boyce,
Second.
second by trustee Morelli. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes with approval of the minutes. Now I need approval of the bills of $19,242.26. Can I have a motion, please?
I'll make that motion.
Trustee Boyce, second.
I'll second.
Trustee Morelli. Roll call.
Lewandowski.
Yes.
Bodisich.
Yes.
Boyce.
Yes.
Morelli.
Yes.
Motion passes. Under new business, the shingle shots program, which was started on September 1st for our seniors, was offered in 2 locations, both Walgreens, one in Crest Hill and Lockport. And there's 23 people who participated in the program. There was 25 that could have participated, but it was very successful. Next year, we're looking at continuing this program and maybe even up in the numbers a little bit. But that was the shingle shots program, something to look forward to and look into next year for our seniors.
Is that still available for those 2 shots that are left?
I don't know the answer.
Okay.
Anybody?
I don't know. I do know that I attended the Silver and Gold meeting today in Fairmont Community Center, and I brought up the program, and they would like to participate. So I think when Ron gets back, as a board, just to talk about in the future, to bring that up. But you're right, the answer to the other 2. I know they put a limit, put a money limit on it.
Right. They said there was 25 that we had planned for, 23 took advantage of it. Not sure the other 2, but
Okay.
when Ron gets back, we'll address it and see what we'll do for next year.
Okay, thank you.
Any other business? Senior fund?
I guess I could probably read this letter, which was received from the Lockport Township Park District. It was addressed to Ron and myself on behalf of the Crest Hill Library and the Lockport Township Park District. We would like to thank you for your participation on our first grandparent kids event on Friday, August 14th. We are really pleased at the support and attendance that we received from our vendors and the public. And they are going to do another grandparents kid event on the calendar for next year, and they hope to have us join. And so with that, I would just like to say that there was probably about 500 people that came through that day. The supervisor's office had a table, and the clerk, we were right next to them at the table. So they gave away balloons. It was really good. We gave away diapers and things for babies and youth. And I just want to thank the following sponsors who participated in this, who were so kind and generous to help us out with that event. And that was Dr. Jeff Worsley from Vermont Natural Healthcare, Jewel Osco of Lockport on Route 7 in Faro, Target on Weber Road, McDonald's on 1039 East 9th Street, McDonald's on 159th, which is by 355. Michelle Rudder, our deputy clerk, and Denise Rumcheck, myself, were donated for that event. So it was a great event.
Thank you, Denise. Any other business? In the senior fund, motion for adjournment?
I'll make that motion.
Trustee Lewandowski,
I'll second it.
trustee Boyce, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Town fund. Need approval of the minutes for the regular meeting, July 14th and August 11th, 2015. Also, let's do it separately. Need a motion on that first, please.
I'll make it.
I'll make that motion.
Trustee Morelli, second.
I'll second it.
Trustee Boyce, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, I also need a motion for approval of the workshop meeting minutes for July 14th and July 25th of 2015.
I'll make that motion.
Trustee Lewandowski,
I'll second it.
trustee Boyce, all in favor?
Aye.
And I need approval of the bills of $103,777.22. Motion, please.
I'll make that motion.
Trustee Boyce, second.
Second.
Trustee Morelli, roll call.
Lewandowski.
Yes.
Bodicich.
Yes.
Boyce.
Yes.
Morelli.
Yes.
Assessors report.
Right now, we're probably the busiest time that we have in our office. Board of review closed on September 4th. We start our hearing September 22nd, and we go probably to the middle of December. So far, we changed 24,000 parcels. So far, we have about 57 hearings. They're not all docketed yet, but we expected a lot more, and so far, so good.
Thank you. Clerk's report.
I'd like to start out with just updating the board on the Baby Youth Wellness Clinic. So we had a meeting on September 1st, and which was at Dr. Byung and Dr. Longing's office, Advanced Pediatrics on Reed Street. And in attendance was State Representative Emily McCasey, Katie Ulmer, who is the president of the Fairmont School Board, and we did select a chairman, which was myself, so I will be the chairman of that youth committee, and Lou Verdier was selected as secretary. So we're really excited because they are willing to open up their clinic at their site for a wellness check, and we will be doing immunizations, physicals, and wellness checks from newborn to 18 years old. So we are trying to get all of the details worked out, and we'll be getting flyers out to the community so that everybody is aware. We're looking at a target start date of December 1st, and if it all goes well, we can only take 12 patients at that time. If it all goes well, we will pick it up to expand the program. So, and with that, Lisa Carlson from the Will County Health Department, they have a community health mobile van that are also willing to do dental checks. So we're going to try to coordinate that with this program. So it's getting off the ground, and I'm really happy for the community that Dr. Byung and Dr. Longing are so gracious to want to do an outreach to the community.
Thank you, Denise. Any questions?
One more.
Oh,
I'm sorry. We received a special use permit from Will County. The special use permit is for a bar and grill at 14529 South Archer Avenue in Lockport. So they want to operate a bar and grill there. I believe right now that's the B&B Pizza place there, if I'm not mistaken. And they want to be able to serve alcohol and open it up as a bar and grill. So the scheduled hearing for that is October 6, 2015 at 6:30 PM in the Will County Office Building, 302 North Chicago Street, second floor boardroom. If anybody has any requests or comments, they have to be received 1 week prior to the scheduled public hearing. You can call at 815-774-3381. I don't know that the board has any problems with that zoning case, so
It's in the city of Lockport.
the township there. It's right, Smith.
If you're talking about where B&B is, that's the city.
Is that the city?
Isn't it? Or no, that's Homer.
That's
That's
Homer.
Homer.
That's
That's
Homer.
outside of Smith Road.
It's not even our.
But I'm not sure if that's.
Well, we
could
don't
be
get
the right
Homer
address.
Township. No, we don't get Homer Township.
It could be in, if it's on the other side of Smith, it's in Homer.
That's
You'll get it, you get it because we're within a mile
So
of
close,
it.
right?
Okay.
So they have to notify us, just like also notify city of Lockport, notify Township.
Thank you for clarification.
It is, yes.
14529 South Archer Avenue. Talked to Ron about it. He thought it was the B&B, so.
I mean, that place is tiny. So I'm just saying, it's a kind of a walk-in, grab your pizza, walk out, I don't know how, unless they just want it.
Across the street? Across the street, maybe?
Oh, yeah. You know what, I bet that's where it is. And that would be the city.
That would be in
That would be the Lockport city. That they used to be a garage or something there, and they redid, the whole thing's been vacant, I bet that's where it's at.
Yeah,
They knocked that building down?
No,
Mhm.
yeah, no, it's brand, it's kind of like all been redone and they're waiting to rent, I bet that's where it's at, because
Doesn't that sit right on Smith Road?
it's right on,
Plazas.
it's right on Smith and Archer, yeah, it's on the corner. Opposite kitty corner from B&B and
Right.
Falcon Liquor,
Which would be on the north end
no, south,
of Smith,
south.
so.
But that would be the city.
All right, any other questions for the clerk? Hearing none?
Thank you, John.
You're welcome. Questions or comments, trustees? Hearing none? Such square report, I do not have anything. New business, the Lockport Township newsletter should be arriving in the mail to our residents sometime in the first week of October or the second week. It's a good thing when you see it in the mail, look it over. It has a lot of good stuff, programs that we do, along with some stuff that the Highway Department does. A lot of dates and information that we put out there for our residents to keep informed of everything that's going on in our township. Also, old business. We are now in the passport business. Starting September 28th, the supervisor's office will start giving out passports, applications. You can get more information from our website, www.lockporttownship.com, and click on the passport information, or you can contact the supervisor's office by phone or show up in person. So we are now, along with, I think, the post office, our supervisor's office going to start helping people out with their passports.
Are they gonna do renewals too? Passport
I
renewal?
don't think so.
I would think so.
I don't think so. Okay, citizens wishing to address to the board? Meetings, correspondence? I don't have anything, anybody? Any need for executive session? Hearing none? Motion for adjournment.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Trustee Lewandowski, trustee Boyce, all in favor? Aye. Aye. Opposed? Thank you, everybody. See you next month.